This is one reason why you can't hit your opponent's face in sparring. Everyone wants to be a tough guy, everyone wants to be a hard hitter, and everyone wants to look like Mike Tyson. But in order to improve in sparring, you need one thing in mind. The intent of your punches. Punching too hard is like hitting a baseball with all your might. You might strike out, but a controlled swing hits a home run. If I load up on every single shot, number one, it's going to be easy for my partner to read. Number two, I'm going to be stiff. And number three, I'm going to get hella tired. This is a 3-part progression to improve your intent of your punches in sparring. Before you learn how to run, you've got to learn how to walk. And that is why the first step is going to be working on these bags. And that is because they don't really hit back. You can choose. You can go for the 3/4 bags, as I like to call them, or you can go on the longer bags. Or if you're feeling extra tasty, you can go on these little, I don't even know what they're called, speed bags.
I was going to say, is it speed bag?
Speed bags, or whatever you boxers call it. But they move a lot, they are a lot harder. If you are a beginner, go to one of these bags over here. But the first thing that we are going to do is work on the intent of our punches. When you spar, you're probably going to throw a 1-2. You're probably going to try and land it very hard. And if I'm guessing right, you're probably going to do that on the bag as well. You come to the bag, you think, I've got to take it out. But really, if you try that in sparring, it's going to be very hard to land on your opponent because the intent of your punches are 100% in both shots. What I want you to do is throw one shot to miss, one shot to land. I'll be in my stance, I throw my jab out on purpose to miss. I can then follow with my cross to land. I can move around the bag, jab to miss, cross to land. To miss to land. It doesn't have to be that combination. I could throw a cross, hook, cross, or as I say it, 2-3-2. I could go 2 to miss. 3 to land, 2 to land. Or if you don't like that, you can change it to a hook at the end instead. I could go cross, land the hook, land the hook. It's totally up to you. But I want you to move around the bag and miss your first initial shot to then land your final 1 or 2 shots. It'll look something like this. Step number 2, I've got the pads into the situation now. We've switched roles. Adam is now going to punch the pads. I'm going to hold the pads. Let's take a 1-1-2 for example. I'm going to pad Adam for a 1-1-2, a jab, jab, cross, but he's not going to land the jabs. He's going to use his footwork to then land the cross. Let's hope this goes well. With Adam's technique, he's learning, but we're getting there. He's going to throw a jab to miss. A jab to miss, and then he's going to throw the right hand. I'm going to move back accordingly to how I would in sparring. Because there's no way I'm going to stand there and just get punched. If Adam's actually going to try and punch me in a real life situation, I'm going to go back. Because I don't want to get hit in the face. I'm going to do the same as a pad holder. 1-1-2 going forward. He's missed the jab. He's missed the jab again. He's then landed the cross. But one may ask, Sway now, how do you incorporate this into proper pad work? And this is where you need to move around with your partner and be a good pad holder. I'm going to tell them which shots to miss. For example, 1-2 but miss your 1. That's it. Go 1-2, hook 2 but miss your hook. Yeah, and again. That's it. Going back now, Adam. Let's move back in your stance. Remember your head, Adam. Push off your front foot. That's it. Coming forward now. 1-1-2. That's it. So no matter what level you are, you can work on it. Adam's more at a beginner level, if we're going to be totally honest here, and he's working on this so then he can improve upon it when it comes to sparring. Step number 3, and this is a drill round. With this drill, I'm going to get my partner to stay still and put his guard up. Like so. I'm going to move around my partner and throw shots away on purpose to miss to then land a heavy shot. For example, my partner's going to stay still. I'm going to close the distance with a jab, jab. I've missed them. I can then land the hook with power and intent. You can make the combinations up, it's totally up to you. But there is a reason we did it on the bag first, we've then gone to the pads, and we've then gone to an opponent to work on our drilling, because you can use those same combinations in this environment. Because I know what it's like. You get in front of an opponent, you look at them in the eye, and you think, oh no, I don't know what to throw. And that is why we've got the 3-step process. So if you're struggling with this, work on some combinations on the bag, then the pads, and then you're going to be ready for this drill. You can start incorporating your kicks and your knees as well. I've just focused on the boxing for this session alone because that's where I find people struggle the most. They try and land with all the intent and all the power they've got, only just to miss. If you want to learn a few more bag drills or a few more pad drills or even a few sparring drills, go check out my website below at www.suenoskills.com. Monthly membership starting from $19.99 with over 1,000 videos and techniques for you to drill at your own pace and your own accord. We've got beginner all the way up to professional level, and that's me doing my little upsell. If you've made it this far, don't be an absolute, you know what I was gonna say, like, subscribe, comment, do all that shizzle, and I'll see you in the next one. Bish, bash, bosh.